Good evening, children. Today, I will give you some assignments in the clipping form, which has to be completed in your neat notes and the homework of the previous lesson. Now, I shall start a new poem called Self-Reliance, which is very useful for you all to motivate your future. So, children, open your books to page 12. Self-reliance. What do you think are the factors which can lead you to success, which can help you to attain success? What can those factors be in a person to attain success? Anybody who can answer? Yes, I shall tell you. It is self-confidence, hard work, self-respect, self-sacrifice, self-discipline. These factors are the most important ones. It means what? Self-confidence means you have to have a confidence in you that you can do it. You can do certain work. And you should work hard. Second is hard work. That is, you have to work very hard to attain that particular aim. You should have your own self-respect. Means you should respect yourself. In what way? You should not look down on others, nor you should put yourself down. You should try to take a good decision for yourself. Same way, sacrifice, self-sacrifice. You might have to sacrifice many things to attain success. Many things in life, which we will see all in the poem. One more is self-discipline. You should be disciplined. Means you have to behave in a proper way. The behavior, your character should be good. Now children, I told you so many things, factors to achieve success. So I think so from the word self-reliance, you might have understood something. It means independent, not depending on anybody else but yourself only. Now in this poem, the poet Kathleen Delicato tells us how self-reliance will help a person to win in life. She believes, the poet believes, in being a person who proves oneself before anyone else and rely on yourself rather than depend on others. It means what? That we should believe in ourselves, self-dependent. We should have the power of thinking the right things. We should not depend on others. It also means that to believe in your own thought and trust what is true for yourself and for all people. So we have to believe, we should think good things in such a way that people should also benefit by it. To be self-reliant is frightening at first. To take full control of your life means that we are scared to take any decision all of a sudden, all by ourselves. We want to ask the opinion of others also. Is it true, children? We have to take our own decisions in life. Now, as you grow big, as you pass the 7th, you go to high school. Yes, you should have an aim in life that I should study well and be a pride of my parents. Isn't it? Now, I'll give you some example of self-reliance so that you can follow better. Now, a person, a university student in a PG or hostel, they rely on themselves. Yes, they rely on themselves means what? They have to do the work on their own. Allocate time to study means make time to study also. Make sure they show up on time means and are prepared for classes. All the things. They have to be on time for their classes also. Study also. Do their work also. Cook by themselves and keep the house or the room what they are given clean. Now think, your parents have kept you in a hostel. You learn many things to do on your own, isn't it? Such as washing clothes, cooking some small things, finding time to study, which you have to prove yourself. It shows that you won't depend on your parents again. One more thing is that self-reliance is not waiting for your parents to tell you to take your bath, do your homework, or study for your exams. But still there are children who are living this way, this type of life. They are entirely dependent on their parents to make decisions or choices in life. In this poem, the poet will tell you how to be self-confident to attain success. Now, I shall continue explaining the poem. I will read it paragraph wise and explain it. This poem, Self-Reliance, is a lesson for all those who feel alone and teaches to create self-reliance. I have told you the meaning of self-reliance means being self-dependent, not depending on anybody else. So let us start now with the first paragraph on page 12. I realize now that I am alone. On myself, I must learn to rely. I have to begin to stand on my own. If I fail, I must continue to try. I can ask others for their opinions. Now, in the first paragraph, the poetess Kathleen Delicato says that she is alone, and even though she is surrounded by relatives and friends, etc., she takes up any decision she learned not to depend on others. She could take decisions even though there were many people around her, only to depend confidently on herself. She also learns what? That she has to depend on herself only. She has started to take up own decisions, though she may fail. She can ask others' opinion for her progress. It means that she has taken up some decisions which she is not sure about. So, she can ask the opinions of her elders or others. Now, children, even you too, some decisions which cannot be taken by you, you take the help of your parents, your elders, isn't it? Same way, the poetess also asks the opinions of the others for her progress. Now the next paragraph on page 13. But ultimately, it's I who will decide. I'll be the ruler of my dominion, determining which road I will take with pride, though some may disagree with my choices. Now, in the next paragraph, the poetess tells that finally, ultimately means finally, she is the one who has to decide her territory because she is the ruler of her own territory. Dominion means territory. She is the ruler of her own decisions. What she is going to do, what she is going to be. Isn't it? Yes? Being the master of her own territory, you can say. Dominion means territory. The poet, with great determination, she chooses a path with pride, neglecting others' disagreements. Means some of the people are not agreeing with her, but still she neglects them with her choices as though they are the only people who can advise her to take up the better path. She tries to neglect their decisions because she is also not agreeable to that, nor they are agreeable to her decisions. They feel that whatever path the poetess has chosen for herself is not correct, thinking that what they think is better choice than hers. Now the last paragraph. Though people in abuse raise their voices, it's up to me, my destiny to make. By being true to myself, I begin to learn how to stand alone, how to win. So what the poetess has told in the last paragraph, that when she has not agreed to their advice, the people started abusing her, giving her bad words, you can say. Small words, bad words. Abusing means giving bad words. When she neglected their opinion, the people began to give bad words. But the poetess made up her mind that that was her own life. And ultimately, she has to decide what to do. She has to decide her destiny. The only thing she trusted in life was being true to herself, which taught her to stand alone and also win through her self-confidence. So children, this poem I advise even you too have a long journey of life ahead where you have to take your own decisions. So, with self-confidence, you should move forward and take proper good decisions and attain success in life, making yourself to be proud of yourself and of others, especially your parents.